All right. Yeah, so it's time to review. But before we get into that, like, share, subscribe to the page. And this is alright. Let's get into it. So I'm trying to get through all the reviews that I could get through, and one of these reviews came out last year. Benny the Butcher. Plugs I met. Benny the Butcher is a rapper from Buffalo. And he's a part of the Griselda camp. So you got, Conway the Machine, Benny the Butcher, Westside Gun, and I think it's a couple other gay dudes. I think one of them is El Camino or whatever. But I don't know if he's really part of Griselda or not. But so the plugs I met. Album. Let's say one thing about this album. If you are into street rap or hardcore lyrics, this album is for you. This is for you. I'll tell you that right now. Benny the Butcher is on fire right now. Griselda is on fire. These dudes been doing this for maybe about 5-6 years. I don't know, maybe longer. But everything they touch is pretty good. For the most part. Now the plugs I met is no different. This album here, he delivers on every song a stunning verse. When I tell you, this dude is very good. He's a very good lyricist. Very good. Very good lyricist. The beats are like these old Wu-Tang type dungeon back in the day, 90, that 95, 92, 93, 94 era. The sample, the lo-fi, it's like it gives you that feeling of back in the day where make you want to go do something crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's good. You know what I mean? The production on this is very good. I think that Griselda bring that hardcore flavor that rap's been missing for a long time back to the forefront of hip hop. And I see why a lot of people like these dudes, because these dudes, they put a lot into what they do. And they stand for what they saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Earl says something like, he says some stuff on the side. Man, I tell you, listen, I'm a rapper. And when you rap to the point where you make me go and write a rap, yeah. That dude is inspiring a little bit when it comes to these bars. Like, he's really good, My personal thing is I like Conway the Machine a little better than Benny the Butcher. But I understand why people like Benny the Butcher. I understand. The Butcher coming, nigga. Like, I understand why he is. And here's the thing. Here's the reason why this album is so good. Is because his whole aura of Benny the Butcher is coming. There's no other song that on this album that doesn't stand for that. It's like everything he says reminds you of what he's saying. The Butcher coming, nigga. Like, everything from on this album, it makes you believe that this is that lifestyle he living, like, you know what I'm saying? And who knows? I don't know if he really lives that lifestyle, but that's not neither here nor there. It's just the point. And just the way he attacks the beats, just the way he comes at the songs and the features. Black Thought on the album, like, come on, bro. Like, Black Thought on the album, like, come on. It's just, he kept up with everybody. You know, he didn't get killed on none of the songs. He just kept up. And it's just like, it's one of those albums that I would definitely recommend someone going out to get it. It was a little bit short, but it's worth it. You know, it's worth it. Before you know it, it's over with. You know what I mean? I gave this album a strong 8 to a 9. Strong 8 upward to a 9. This is a very, very, very good album. To the point where I listen to it. I listened to it today, and I listened to it a couple of times, and it's great. So Benny the Butcher, The Plugs I Met, I recommend going to get that. Album is excellent. I gave it an 8, strong 8, pushing up to a 9. Torture Talk. Tell your family about it.